in case any of my subscribers might be confused, I want everybody to know that Bahia is a grass. What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean and Green Lawn Service in wet South Georgia. It's gonna be a week, man. It's gonna be a week. Well, you just have to deal with it. That's all you can do. Look at old T-bone and sirloin out there. Yeah, man. Haven't done anything. It's Monday here. You'll probably get this Tuesday. Y'all can tell I got my nice stuff on today, man. These ain't work clothes. Well, they are work clothes, but they ain't mowing clothes. Working on a quote for that big assisted living facility, and they wanted different options, like mulch versus straw, the difference in the cost, fertilization on just the front part, the whole thing. So I've been mapping and, you know, getting measurements and landscape beds, figuring out they got over 8,000 square feet of beds. and part of that's because they got them that's like, you know, it's 5 foot deep and, you know, 400 foot long, wraps around the building. So I've been working on that for a couple of hours this morning. That's after I got back from going down there measuring everything. And I had a older lady in the community call me. Her air conditioner wasn't working. I'm an AC guy now. I had fixed it for her last year. What it is, her drain pipe for the air handler that takes the condensation out gets clogged up, and then it trips the little switch and shuts the unit off so it won't flood the house. And so I told her, I said, every once in a while you need to pour some bleach down in it. Did she pour bleach down in it? No. So I took the wet back over there and tried to suck out the line. It wouldn't come out. I ended up coming back home, getting an air compressor in case I needed it to blow it out, and some electric fence wire, and running it up in there about 12 foot, and I got the clog out. And I don't know what it is in there, though. It's not like typical, you know, algae growth. It's white. So anyway, I'm fixing to run by the office here and get a copy of my business license just so I can have that. I'm gonna put that in the packet. I got my certificate of liability insurance, got the different quotes that they wanted, and this is the last time I'm quoting that property. I already did it. I already spent several hours doing it a while back, you know, last October, and they ended up changing what they wanted, so I kind of had to do it all again. But anyway, let me get in here and get this stuff. All right, here we are at the place. Y'all can see the landscape. Beautiful place, man. Way too beautiful to have all these out of control grass growing around here. So fixing to get in here. Got the quote packet right here. Business license, liability insurance, pictures of the scope of work, different, you know, areas that would be done, whether fertilized or whatever, quotes, second part of the quote with references. So go in here and turn it in, man, see what happens. I look for them to make a decision this week, so I should know one way or another the problem I got if they wanted to do it. I don't even know. I don't know we can get on it for next week. I mean, we could probably get out here and get it cut, but I couldn't do all the other stuff. So, and that's again depending on the weather, man. So let's get in here and get it done. All right, I got the quote dropped off. I was hoping to be able to talk to the lady who is the maybe I'm not sure what her title is. She's in charge, like executive director or something like that. What I figured out, the guy that I was dealing with before, I mean, I guess he had been charged with, you know, making, I guess he had been charged with getting the bids, maybe. But I think what I'm trying to say is he's not a decision maker, you know, in terms of that sort of thing. So I'm one of those. I don't really like going through a third or fourth party. You know, I want to talk to somebody that's going to be involved with the decision process. And of course, this lady here is supposed to meet with the owners this week. And so what I wanted to try to do, she was having to do some stuff that was time sensitive, so I wasn't able to talk to her. But anyway, I just dropped the packet off, said, hey, if she's got questions on it, call me. Because the problem is, I mean, I understand it, but you know, whether she'll understand it or not, I don't know, because one page has multiple options on it, and you look at the bottom, it's got a grand total. Well, the grand total is not the total. It depends on what options you pick. And I noted that on the estimate. But anyway, it is what it is. You know, if we get it, we get it. If we don't need it anyway. So that's just one of those deals where a big property like that I would like to have, because it gives me options when it comes to you know, considering what I'm going to do with the smaller properties. And again, the summertime would not be a problem. The issue we would face is going to be in August and September. But I got a plan for that, I think. So just kind of got to see, you know, how everything works out there. So I'm about to go find me something to eat, man. It is 1:05 and I am hungry. So while I'm already up here in town, I'm gonna go down and find me a little something to munch on and see what else I can get into today, man. Man, y'all look what I done found. Doggone Chick-fil-A truck. They come up here once or twice a week. They got it going on, man. Yeah, your boy done got him a chicken sandwich. I mean, me and Chick-fil-A, it's almost like, if you don't like Chick-fil-A, we can't even hardly be friends. You need to unsubscribe. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, I got a funny story to tell y'all, but I'm gonna eat first. In case any of my subscribers might be confused, I want everybody to know that Bahia is a grass. So here's the funny story. One of my subscribers says, hey man, my daughters think you done lost your mind. I guess they thought Bahia was 002's girlfriend or something. The video I made that said the Bahia's getting thick, they thought I was talking about a woman. It's like, I guess they thought I had lost my mind, man, going on social media talking about women, or on YouTube. Bahia is a grass. It's a nuisance. It's a tall grass. It gets thick. It dulls your blades. I don't know if Bahia is something else somewhere else, or something else in another language, but when I say Bahia, I'm talking about grass, okay? All right. Make sure we're clear on that. Got a good laugh out of it anyway. I am gonna run up to the dealer here and see how much a muffler is for the X1. Man, that thing, I think the baffle or something in it has broken, and that thing is making some noise, some loud noise. I don't like that. I know some people probably don't care, but I know I looked online, it was $300 and something, I think. So, but you know, the thing about that is sometimes you order something online, you get it, it says ships next business day if it's in stock, but they don't tell you if it's in stock. And I'd rather buy it from the dealer anyway, unless, you know, unless it's a lot more money or something. You got to be cost conscious, but and also depends on when they can get it in. I mean, I'm gonna run it like that for a little while, but I don't want to run it around for 2 weeks making all that racket. So go up in here and see what they got. I know I ain't gonna have one in stock, but that would be nice. Who keeps a muffler in stock for all the different lawnmowers, though? Probably nobody's my guess. So let me go see what we got. All right, man. Got my gaskets for the muffler. $340 something, I think. But that's the same thing it was online. Like I said, I'd rather get it, you know, I'd rather buy it from them. If it's anywhere close to price, I try to buy locally on anything, you know. But sometimes stuff will be $100 difference. But you try to help the people that's helped you, you know. He said I might be able to take it off and weld it up. It might be cracked somewhere, but I think it's the baffle inside, you know. And I don't want to be, I don't know, I just soon go ahead and put a new one on. I mean, I got 1,200 and something hours on the mower, but I feel like, I mean, it still runs good. It don't run like it did when it was new, but it still runs good. And it's probably going to end up being a backup mower if I ever get this other one in. But I really want to keep it up, you know. I don't want to get run down where I can't use it and I can't stand. I don't want to have something out on the property that just all loud. That seems unprofessional to me, but anyway, you do what you got to do. We'll have to run it this week. Maybe it'll come in this week, I guess, because it is in stock at you know, where they get their Hustler, where they get their parts from. So, and I don't think it takes but a couple of days to get it in, so maybe it'll be here pretty quick. Get it put on over the weekend, be ready to go next week, man. Ready to go. All right. The weather looks to be clearing out a little bit. I'm debating on whether I want to go do any mowing or anything today. Well, I don't want to, but I need to. Thinking about going and taking care of a property or two. So, anyway, I'll check back with y'all. All right, I'm back home. Been here a little while. The weather still just looks really nasty. I just don't want to go get into anything and then get rained out halfway through it. So I'm just not going to worry about it. Hopefully I'm going to have a little bit of extra help this week from the guys. A couple of them said that they might not have school a couple of days this week. So we'll just see how that pans out. That'll help out a lot if they do. If not, we'll just have to do the best we can, man, with the weather. You know, you can only do what you can do. So anyway, hey, I'm going to get off here. Appreciate you watching the video today. And my prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him. Hope you have a great day.